Microorganisms are living organisms which are all around us, but which we cannot see with unaided eyes.
They survive at temperatures ranging from less than -20 degrees Celsius to more than 100 degrees Celsius.
Every time you walk on the ground, you step on billions of microbes. Water and soil are full of tiny organisms, though not all of them can be classified as microbes. Let us take a drop of pond water and look at it through a microscope. Most of the microscopic life in pond water is organisms that have been on the earth for millions of years, and some have been on earth for more than 1 billion years. These are the first forms of life to be found on earth and will most likely be here long after humans are gone from this planet. Microorganisms are classified into 4 major groups. These groups are bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and some algae. Viruses can also be classified as microbes. However, they are considered to be non-living by some.
Bacteria are so small that you cannot see them unless you use a microscope. Take a look at the number of bacteria that can be found on a pinhead. Amazingly small, are they not?
Bacteria are single-celled microorganisms. Some are shaped like balls, other commas, while others are long and thin like sticks.
Some bacteria move about by means of long, whip-like structures called flagella. Bacteria are found nearly everywhere. They are present in the air, in the soil, in water, in toxic matter, and yes, in and on animals, plants, and humans. Microbes need a certain environment in order to survive. The 4 main requirements for bacterial growth are food, moisture, warmth, and time. And for some microbes, the best place to be is inside the human body. Others thrive on our skin, or even just inside our mouths. Are bacteria good or bad? There are many types of good bacteria, including those that live in the intestines. They help digest food. Apart from the good bacteria, there are several types of bad bacteria, including those that cause sore throats or infect a cut.
Typhoid and tuberculosis are also diseases caused by bacteria.
The word protozoa comes from 2 ancient Greek words that together mean first animal. They have been so named because they are primary hunters and grazers of the microbial world and the basis of many food chains.
Protozoa actually eat bacteria, other protozoa, and they also eat the waste of other organisms, making themselves very useful. Just like some bad bacteria, some protozoa are parasites. Amoeba is a type of protozoa that feeds on red blood cells in the intestines and causes a disease known as dysentery.
One of the best known but most deadly protozoa is the one that causes malaria. Malaria parasites are transmitted from one person to another by the female Anopheles mosquito. Viruses are found on or in just about every material and environment on Earth. They can infect every living thing and are found anywhere there are cells to infect. Viruses come in many shapes. Some are multi-sided, while others are shaped like spiky ovals. Some viruses are shaped like little spaceship landing pods. A virus lands on a cell, pins it, penetrates the cell, and injects it with its genetic material. Viruses need hosts to survive. While bacteria can grow and reproduce on their own if they have enough food, viruses need to be inside cells of living plants or animals, or even inside bacteria. Common ailments including the cold, influenza, and most coughs are caused by viruses. Serious diseases such as polio and chickenpox are also caused by viruses. Do you know what will happen if a packet of moist loaf of bread is opened after a few days? Yes, the bread gets spoiled and its surface gets covered with grayish-white patches. This is one of the most common fungi in the world, the bread mold fungus, called rhizopus. Let us observe these patches of fungus through a magnifying glass. You will see tiny, black, rounded structures on thread-like filaments. And if you still don't throw the bread away, the fungi will become large enough to see with the naked eye. Ugh! Fungi come in a variety of shapes and sizes and are of different types. Fungi include single-celled living things that exist individually, such as yeast, and multicellular clusters, such as molds or mushrooms. The reason that fungi are not called plants is because they cannot produce their own food as plants do. Fungi love damp, warm places like the underside of a rock or those sweaty areas between your toes.